When I'm not wearing a wig or have braids on, this is definitely my go-to hairstyle. So let's do it together. Here are the 6 items we're going to need: an Afro comb, a bottle of plain water, a Racktail comb, an edge brush, your gel of choice, a scrunchie or 2, or however many you are going to need. So the reason why I use water is just to, get my hair to be responsive. My hair is really coarse. I don't know if it's visible on camera, but I have 4C hair, so it can be really difficult to work with. And a lot of people think I blow out my hair, but it's actually relaxed. So just to kind of make it easy to work with, I add a little bit of water. And then the other thing is, hair tends to be a little tricky to work with when it's too oily, when you're doing like a ponytail or a slick back. So going in with water, it's creating an illusion of moisturization without necessarily getting the hair oily. So this is just, my own technique that I'm using. I saw someone else using conditioner as well. So I guess it's all up to you and how your hair is and how it responds to, the different products and the technique that you're using. So this was just me brushing my hair out as much as I can without, getting it to break. So this time I decided to do a side parting. I usually go for like a middle parting or no parting at all when I do my slick back, but I thought, let me try something different. And I was really happy with how this hair turned out, or this particular style turned out, because there's a video that I created. It was like a fit check video, and when you look at me from the front angle, you can think that it's one of those short wavy hairstyles, right? This is what the side parting does. It kind of creates that illusion that my hair is short, which I absolutely love. But generally, that's what a slick back does. It's just flattening out, your head. You get to see the shape of your head. It's a type of hairstyle that will really have you vulnerable, I guess, because your whole face is out there. So it's one of the reasons why I love it. It's just one of those hairstyles where I'm not hiding my face. I'm really just putting myself out there. And then most importantly, it's that clean girl minimalist type of hairstyle. I absolutely love that. It's very classy. You could never go wrong with this type of hairstyle if you're comfortable doing it, because I know some ladies are not comfortable with this kind of hairstyle, but I don't really have a problem, with showing the shape of my head and just kind of exposing my entire face. So I was very happy, exploring and playing around with the whole parting situation, because I usually just go middle parting, which has just gotten boring for me over time. So I wanted something different. This hair also helps when you just want to take a break from braids as well as wigs. Now, with the tying of the bun, I just tied it temporarily just to kind of get my hair in shape. I'm going to untie this bun and tie it up properly later in the video. You guys will see. But just to get my hair in place so that I'm able to gel it down, I like to just hold it temporarily with a scrunchie until I'm happy with the way I've gelled down my hair, the shaping and the molding of my hair with the gel. This gel, honestly, I wouldn't recommend it because it's supposed to be non-flaky, but it's starting to get flaky, and I don't know why, because I have been using it for a few years now, but lately it flakes, and the flakes are yellow. Like it will literally be yellow, which I absolutely do not like. So I really don't know, maybe the formula has changed, or I just wouldn't notice previously, but it flakes and the flakes become yellow. So I wouldn't recommend it for that. But I mean, the reason why I have been using it for years is because I love it so much. But the flaking and the yellowing is really putting me off. So I need to just think hard about whether maybe I want to change it and go for the black gels or the non-flaky gels. The reason why I love this gel particularly is it gives like a wet, wavy type of look, which is what I like. I like my hair to still show, or I like it when my gel still shows the curly or the coily, the coiliness of my hair. I really love that. Like, it's more natural than having like a, that the typical styling gel look that we black girls usually do when we have like a ponytail or ipondo, right? I don't really like that shiny, flawless look. I prefer, when my hair still kind of looks a little curly. It just looks more natural, and I prefer that look. So this is the reason why I've been using this gel particularly. It achieves that look. It doesn't slick my hair all the way down. It adds those coily, curly type of waves, which I really like. So yeah, this was just me slowly and gently adding my gel. I don't add a lot of gel, because I want to be able to kind of take down the gel maybe in a day or two. So this is not like a long-term type of hairstyle, or even if you do want it to be like long-term, you want the flexibility to kind of refresh and go in with your gel, wipe it off and then add it back on again. So that's why I don't add too much gel. I just want that flexibility. And then this was me just taking down my scrunchie, again, for that flexibility to mold my hair correctly and achieve, the look that I want to achieve. I was having a little bit of a challenge with this front part of my hair, but I was able to get it right eventually, because I don't want it to be too much on my forehead, but I also don't want it to be too backwards. You know what I mean? Like this front part, this little, this little part there that I'm fixing. As you can see there, I decided to push it back just a little bit, without going in too much. And I was quite happy eventually with the way I molded it. And then you guys will see on the side, there's this hair that's just kind of in the way. So I had to take it out and pull it on the other side. And I ended up doing like a sideburn, baby hairs type of thing. That wasn't the plan, honestly. I didn't want to have any baby hairs on this hairstyle, but I ended up having to do that because that hair is just, it's just hanging around, and it really didn't have anywhere to go. So this is how I landed up doing, like a sideburn with the hair. You guys will see sometime down the line when I do that. So yeah, I'm going to stop the voiceover for now. I might add commentary towards the end of the video. Please enjoy the rest of the video in the meantime.
I'm not the one, but we can still pretend this can't be my took me just lost, and then he slapped me on the way that I got no problem. You get too back in me, got all that action, go and this to handle it. You know I'm hella different from them chickens you've been tricking on. Can be a ride or die, you thug, you run, you bone. Looking boy, I'm good in every hood. Trick your fed up, roll it backwards. Top the shot and show you what it would be like if you my man. Young and fine and dark and handsome, the boy from south of somewhere came walking in. I can't keep my pennies from dropping in, so fly, fly. Going money fast and fast, tryna make it last. Going money fast and fast, tryna make it last. Ecstasy is just a pill away. Pop it up or you can screw today. I'm just tryna hear you say my name. Let her play a role or be a Jane. You could be my toss and toss me up. Other hoes is lacking, call me up. I'm a baby packing why I'm stuck. That's why he my man. Young and he fine and he tall and he handsome. Talking so fine, I might hold it for ransom. Put it in drive, I'm not shy, I'm a legend.
Anyway, my dolls, we have reached the end of our video. I'm going to list everything in the description box, even though it was quite straightforward, but I'll still list everything in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to hit that subscribe button. Don't be shy to come into the comments, holla at your girl. Don't forget to like and hit on that notification bell. I will see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.